Well, welcome to Lee's Kitchen, y'all. I hope you guys are having a wonderful December so far. We got some snow actually. um, Today or yesterday we got quite a little bit of snow, and it's going to be snowing even more and more as the time goes on. Of course, you know this is December. I live up north where it gets cold. We've been in not minus yet, but we've been in the single digits for a little bit and warm up a little bit in the afternoon, and then we get cold again at night. So, but the temperatures is definitely getting cold. But I thought, you know what, I want to make a warm dish, something that's going to be filling and stuff, and I definitely going to enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So we are going to make shepherd's pie. Hopefully, you guys follow along. If you want this recipe, definitely ask me for it. Of course, you can ask me, we'll be chatting here on Real News Live as well. You can go to my page too on The Lee Lewis Show. Find me there, and I have all my recipes set up in there as well. And I'm also got my YouTube going too, so I have recipes on my YouTube channel as well. So definitely, you guys check it out. Hit that thumbs up, hit that share button, you guys. More and more, better and better. It builds me up, so I can give you guys more. I want to interact with you guys, and if more recipes we can come up with, the better we are. And I would love to see you guys please post some recipes on the Lee Lewis Show for me, so that way I have them. Because I'm kind of running out of ideas, but Christmas is coming, so I'm definitely getting a lot of stuff, set up. I think on my next one, I'm gonna make some. I'm helping a lady out with her aunt is dying of cancer, and so I'm making 8 loaves of banana bread. So I'm going to definitely try to get that on for you guys as well. Um, it won't be showing me doing all 8 loaves. I'll be showing you how I make banana bread. So definitely keep tuned for that as well. So first thing we want to do, always remember, so this is going to go in the oven. And there's a lot of little steps to this. I don't know if you notice up here, I have everything set up in dishes, and I'll go by one so you know exactly what to put in it and everything. Um, so like I said, I'm going to be, it's a long recipe, believe it or not. So we want to preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's get our oven started. Bake to 400. Start. It's kind of good because it's cold, and this will be nice to do it this way. I know, like during all summer long, I've been cooking this stuff, and it's like, oh my God, the AC couldn't keep up and everything like that. So what I have here is I have some ground beef cooking up. I'm going to use one of my one of my viewers gave me this really cool hamburger separator. Chops it all up nice. Okay, so we're going to get that chopped up because we want to get that all browned up. And of course, I do have, hopefully it'll work. I have the other camera going over here so you can see what's going on down here as well. So, what we're going to need, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 cup of yellow onion chopped up. Okay, of course, a pound of ground beef. We're going to need 2 teaspoons of parsley leaves chopped up. Rosemary, 1 teaspoon of rosemary. Thyme leaves, 1 teaspoon. A half a teaspoon of salt. A half a teaspoon of black pepper. A tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I have a hard time pronouncing that, you guys. You know how I am. Worcestershire sauce. 2 garlic cloves minced. 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 cup of beef broth, and then I'm using frozen peas. It's peas and carrots. Let me reach over here. Peas and carrots, green beans mixture. Okay. And then we're also going to want, reason why I like making Shepher pork is a lot of times I have leftover mashed potatoes because I made pork and kraut and mashed potatoes, and I have extra mashed potatoes already mashed up and everything ready to go. And then we're going to need Parmesan cheese, okay? And we're going to get all that mixed up. It's all going to go in there, all these little things. So the first thing we want to start off with is make sure we get our ground beef starting to brown up. Make sure it's all nice and chopped up. You want to get that pretty well up, browning up. I'm going to kind of throw my heat up a little bit on that. I am sorry I haven't been on for a few weeks, you guys. There's been a lot going on between, you know, stuff happening and stuff, and I wasn't able to. But like I also said, you know, too, I was running out of stuff to cook. I cook by myself now, so it's just me. So like this meal here is going to last me a few days. So I like to prep cook meals that I can have for a few days. And don't forget, we're going to do a 9x9 cookie casserole dish type deal. We're going to spray it with some cooking spray. Okay. I hope you guys like my Santa Claus cooking guy. He's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. Now what we're going to do is, of course, we like to get our onions cooked up with our ground beef. So what we're going to do is we're going to add our onions. Okay. And so we're going to let that cook, and also we're going to add our olive oil in there as well, because my ground beef doesn't have any lean to it, so it's like 100% ground beef. I get it right from my meat comes directly from the farmers around here, so it kind of helps out. You'll see it as it goes along. There's not really that much, or none at all really. So we want to get all that mixed up in together. We want to get that all nice and cooked up. And you know me, I like my onions and all that. Probably should put some mushrooms in this. I didn't think about that. I got some fresh mushrooms. We'll do that the next time around. Okay, so we'll definitely get that going and everything. Like I said, it's a very simple. It just has a lot of little steps to it. Of course, we're doing it in a medium-high heat, letting it cook up and everything. I'm just double checking, make sure my camera. Been having camera issues too, and it frustrates me. So, but if you guys got any comments, leave them, you know, comment on anything. Maybe you do it differently than I do. I kind of like to see you guys' ideas, how you make it. You know, just throw it out there. You know, I'll try to comment as I go while this playing on. And then, you know, definitely would appreciate all comments. So while we're waiting for the ground beef, or you can use lamb. Some people use lamb too. So if you want to use lamb on this, you can, or turkey meat. If you don't eat ground beef, you can substitute it to turkey. And I guess there's a such thing as plant beef, or some kind of plant beef or whatever. So you can use whatever, deer meat, whatever your choice is. So this is definitely looking good. We're gonna let this get a little more browner. And I would definitely want to thank my viewers too. You guys, thank you for my wonderful dishes. That way I can, it was really cool because I could put all my seasonings. I got a whole bunch of these. And now I can show, put my seasoning because, that's kind of like a gray area. I don't know. A lot of people do not, I don't promote products on my show because, I don't, they don't do anything with me with it. So I just tell you what I put in it. We can always, if you want to know exactly what it is, you can always text me and I can tell you what brand I use. Other than that, I do not promote the products. I use them, but I don't promote them. So definitely, and excuse me. And then one nice thing about it is I eat alone. I got my house so festive. It's so Christmassy around here. I can't show you right now. But I got the fake fireplace on the TV going on over there and my Christmas lights and everything going. It looks beautiful. I always appreciate and praise, because, Christmas is not all about, if you have it, if you don't have it. It's about the birth of Christ. So, I like, to celebrate the birth of Christ as well as, being able to help others, as much as I can. So definitely, I hope you guys are, I know it's a rough time of year. Everybody's having hard times and everything, but just remember to think of the little ones. Think of, even, for Christ, the birth of Christ, being this is the day he was born on Christmas Day, and all that. So just kind of keep that in mind, what Christmas is really all about. I don't have it, it's like, I don't even know what, my kids are all grown, so it's like, what do I get them for Christmas? I don't know what to get them for Christmas. And what's cheap enough that, but nothing's cheap anymore. Everything costs money to buy stuff. I mean, more and more. And don't forget, we gotta have our Lipton sweet tea, y'all. Helps me not to be so hoarse. I've been hoarse for a long time. So definitely you can see by the camera, it's looking really good, you guys. Really looking good. Okay. So we definitely want to make sure our ground beef is completely browned and everything. And then we're going to add so now we want to add our parsley. Okay. We want to add our rosemary. A thyme. A salt, and our black pepper, and then we want to stir that pretty well. Oh, you could already smell all the seasonings already in there. Definitely starting to smell it. So I don't need this anymore, so we're gonna get rid of this. I tell you what, you guys ever want a good tool, this is it. To chop up your hamburger and stuff. I want to definitely thank one of my viewers for sending that to me. God bless you, it works out perfectly. Okay, now we need our wooden spoon. And I cook you out because I use wooden spoons. Plus with, even though these are pretty tough pans that I gotten, my boys bought it for me. But I definitely want to make sure I use, I want to make them last a lot longer, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. You can smell the seasonings already coming into play. So we want to cook this for another couple minutes. Try to get all the edges. And you heard the oven, right? The oven beeped, so I did it right. Some of you all know that sometimes I'll turn the oven on or set it, but I don't hit the start button, and of course, never warmed up. So this time, I've been trying to remember. I've been doing good. My memory's been not too bad lately. Okay. We got all that mixture going on. So our next step is going to be adding the Worcestershire sauce, the garlic, and the paste, and the other stuff as well. But before you know it, it's all going to be cooked up. I like the ideas because if you notice, like the onions are now kind of like getting clear. All that flavor going into that beef and everything. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, you guys. If you got any recipes, send them to me, guys. Go to the Dudley Lewis Show. Check out our merchant store. Me and Chris have all kinds of stuff in the stores. Phone cases to shirts, t-shirts, hoodies, all kinds. I mean, you gotta go check it out. Go to check out the store, go to Real News Live, and then go to where, you know, I believe it's on the top. It says shop, and then hit the shop button. And talking about helping others, and if you can, also there's a link where you can go to check out the Walmart store and help pick out toys and stuff for children. You know, that we're definitely helping out a lot of children this year. You know, Santa Claus can't get to all of them, so we're helping. Okay, so that's pretty well cooked up. Now, we're going to add our Worcestershire sauce. I can't even say the word. Worcestershire sauce. Okay. We're going to add our garlic. And we're going to stir that in. Pretty simple so far, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to help out this cousin of mine's aunt dying of cancer and stuff, and they're doing a fundraiser dinner and stuff, and I'm making 8 loaves of banana bread. I got a whole bunch of bananas sitting over there ripening up. I've been waiting to get them ripe up. I'm going to give it till Friday. In a couple days, I'll get those done. I have a pretty easy recipe for banana bread too. Okay, so now we got all that in there cooking up. All right, we're going to add our flour. We're going to add our tomato paste. I think. Yep, tomato paste. All right. Give that a little bit of a whirl, swoosh, as I call it. We're going to give it a swoosh. Oh my God, the smells. I wish there was a smell button. That way you guys can smell what I'm smelling. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, so wonderful. It does. It smells so good in here. All right. Let's see what our next step is. All right. Until well encrusted and not plump. No tomato paste remains. Looks good. Okay, so now we're going to add 1 cup of our broth. Okay. And then we're going to add our frozen peas and carrots and stuff in there. There we go. Give that a swoosh. It's coming along pretty good, you guys. I'm telling you. I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit on it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take... Ooh, I don't need this no more. Now, these are cold potatoes, but we're going to add our cheese to it. And I'm going to take my wooden spoon here and kind of give it a... mix it all together in there. So all the potatoes and the... excuse me, my potatoes and my cheese is mixed up pretty well together. Okay? There we go. So yeah, I mean, there's different things you can do. You can make twice baked potatoes and everything with your leftover mashed potatoes and stuff. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with leftover potatoes. You can make, we used to call, I don't know if anybody else knows it or not. I think it's like Johnny cakes or where you take, you patty out the potatoes into a pancake type deal and then you put them in grease and fry it. You can put cheese in it. You can put, I mean, just like this here with this mixture here, like I got it going here. I mean, there's so many different ways you can do it. So, yeah, there we go. So this is going to go on top of all that whole mixture. And then we're going to bake it in the oven. I don't know, did it say to cover it? I can't remember. Let's see here. Yeah, bake uncovered. I love shepherd pie. I made it. I had it. Make sure my camera's running. I actually made a boo-boo a few weeks ago. I think that's what I got mad because I went through the whole thing, right? Recording everything, trying to make it all right, look good, and everything like that. And guess what happened? The camera didn't. The camera came on and turned back off, and I didn't check it. And so I did a whole shepherd pie, not even recording it. So that's why if you see me, I'm always looking to make sure my camera is actually running, constantly running. Because if I don't, some reason it shuts off. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it does it, but it does. So I definitely have to keep an eye on that. So anyway, we're definitely getting this all nice cooked up. So let's give it a good simmer for 5 minutes. All right, so we're at that point now. I'm going to shut that off. I'm going to bring our casserole dish over here. And I'm going to take take our mixture. I don't know if I'm going to use the whole thing or not. We'll see. I like it pretty thick. You know what? It might all fit in there. There we go. Oh my God, does that look good, you guys? Hope that don't burn. There we go. Turn that off. All right, so we're going to pack this down so it's all the way nice and thick. You want to make sure it sets up really nice. Okay? Oh my God, it smells so good. Oh, I can't wait to try this. But it's got to bake in the oven yet. All right. So this is what it looks like without the topping on it yet. Okay? So now, what we're going to do is we're going to put our topping on top. That's potatoes and the mozzarella. Okay? Ooh. Because I know and by the way, I know if somebody's going to ask me, what are we making, Lee? We are making shepherd's pie. We're making shepherd's pie. I can't change the title. My thing don't work. So I have a hard time getting the title changed over. So it's always saying whatever Chris did last. And I apologize for that, but I don't know how to change it. All right. Now, there we go. I know I got a little bit of beef on there. But that's what it looks like. Okay? Get it off the sides here. Doesn't that look good? Oh my God. Now we're gonna, like I said, you wanna set your, make sure your oven is preheated to 450. Okay. We gotta turn around here a little bit. I gotta get my cookie sheet out. I always forget the cookie sheet, you guys. That's so it don't spill. If it does cook over, it don't spill onto my oven. Okay. So now we're gonna put it in the oven. Oh, actually, I need to move the rack up. I didn't move the rack up. Everything. I think the last time I used the oven was Thanksgiving. Oh. There we go. Now we'll put that in the center of the rack. Oh my God. My beautiful Christmas towels. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is, of course, I want to get everything cleaned up and everything. Just to give you a recap while this is all in the oven real quick, cooking up, and then you know how that goes. Voila, we're there right after a read. So anyway, prep time is usually about 20 minutes. Cook time is 50 minutes. Total time is 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, this is the best, one of the best classic shepherd pie recipes that I always really enjoy. I remember my grandma, mom, and everybody cooking this, so it's not a stranger to me. Okay, so ingredients for the meat filling: 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 cup of chopped yellow onion, 1 pound of ground beef, 2 teaspoons of dried parsley leaves, 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary leaves, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme leaves. I think I'm saying that right. Thyme. Half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 2 garlic cloves minced, 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 cup of beef broth, 1 cup of frozen mixed peas and carrots, and half a cup of frozen corn. What I usually do, I just buy the bag of frozen mixture. It's all there already. Of course, your potato topping, then this is up to you. If you have leftover potatoes like I do, you probably won't follow the bottom part of this. 1.5 potato, two 2 large potatoes, peeled and cut and diced and all that. Unsalted butter, 1 stick, half and half, a 1/3 cup, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of salt, half a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. So you saw, the only thing I did is, of course, my mashed potatoes, it's got regular milk in it, it's got salt, got butter. I don't have pepper in it, but it has, of course, you saw where you add mozzarella cheese to it, or Parmesan, excuse me, use the Parmesan cheese. But of course, if you have leftovers to stir it all together, it'll be fine because you already got all that kind of mixed in together. So that's all you need. So it's a pretty simple recipe. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. I will be right back. So you will be right back. Like that, meal is cooked. So definitely looks delicious, you guys. Oh my God, it looks so good. I can't believe the way it turned out. Nice and golden brown. Hopefully you guys can see it. The aroma, oh my God, it smells so good. Of course, I think it's driving my cats nuts too. So, of course, this is the part where I get to tease you and tell you how it tastes. Oh, it's so hot. Still a little pretty much warm. Now, of course, like I said, this is shepherd pie. If you want the recipe, all you got to do is just, message my page. You can either message on Real News Live or go to my page, The Lee Lewis Show. And me and Santa here will help you out with all the neat recipes that I have. Check them all out. You can follow me on YouTube as well. All great recipes. Got any ideas on recipes? Please share them with me, because I love to have them. So we got mashed potatoes and ground beef and all the different seasonings to give it all kinds of different flavors. So you know what would have been really good? I didn't think about it. I should have made some homemade bread. Some homemade bread would go great with this. So it's a little on the warm side. That is really good. Reminds me of the older days when my grandparents and my parents made this. Excuse me. In fact, I think I made it better than the last time I made it. Because remember I told you I videotaped it, realized the videotape was not going on, so it was not, so it was not recording. Oh, I'm telling you, this is great. Definitely try it, you guys. A great family meal. I'll have plenty for leftovers. I'll even take some with me tomorrow. But I hope you guys are definitely enjoying your Sunday afternoon. God bless you for tuning in. This is the season one, and all seasons, all times of the year. We always want to remember to have God in our lives and God in our hearts. And we wanted to help many people as possible. You never know what the next person's going through, or what people are dealing with. So always be understanding, and definitely, kind of just get out there and, just help people. Right now with it being the cold weather and everything, your elderly people, are out there, you don't know if they're able to keep their heat on or their electricity on and stuff, just check on them, bake them a cake or pie or fix them a dinner or whatever and take it to them. Curiosity goes a long way, and it helps so many, and you wouldn't believe the love and support that you would get. And everybody as much as possible. And I want to be able to, do what I can. It's like I said, I'm going to be making some banana bread to help a charity cause and everything, to definitely help people out. you know, and I do what I can. I can't do much, but hopefully bringing you guys these wonderful recipes, dishes, and everything that you might try them. And, you know, leave me a comment, try them, you know, message my page, let me know what you think of it. And that would mean so much to me. So definitely, God bless you. We'll continue talking if you guys want to still be on here right after the show is over. I will be talking on you live right after this. So God bless. I'm going to finish eating my meal and drink some more of my sweet tea, and definitely enjoy the festivities.